is one of my favorite button on Facebook or anywhere for that matter, because I'm huge on deleting and I'm huge on getting rid of and I'm huge on just pushing away what doesn't serve me and my growth, right? So this is why I also put this quarter here, because you need to get into the habit of eliminating what doesn't help you evolve, right? In any area. It might not just be your business, it might be personal life or whatever, right? Whatever doesn't help you grow, get rid of it. You'll see. You're not gonna miss it. That goes for everything and everyone, including family. I'm serious. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna pull up my old PowerPoint, but I'm going to go around that because we have a new comp plan and I want to give our guests the latest information that we have. We are working on a very brand new PowerPoint, who should be out tomorrow, Dominique said, if not the latest by Thursday. But definitely going to use what we have and take it from there, right? All right, I'm just talking to a guest that she's trying to get on. Yeah, she's gonna have to log on later on. Okay, so first let me find my PowerPoint, and secondly, then I'm going to start recording. So this is going away, this is going away. Here it is. So I gotta share that screen. New share. All right, good. Yes. I'm gonna talk about the new comp plan because again, I want to give our guests here the latest that we have going on, right? There's no point on talking about old things when the new thing is so much better, right? And also we are going to have, I'm jumping ahead a little bit here, but we are going to have a fully automated system to where we are not going to need to do anything to it other than share our links. And that's it. Everything else is going to be automated. The payment processing part of it, you're not going to have to manually approve anybody, anything like that. So that is coming on Sunday. Sunday, we're going to have that fully automated and going. So excited about that. Now, can you guys see my screen where it says Miracle Network? Can we all see that? Give me a whatever on the chat. Give me a whatever on the chat. You don't have to find numbers. Give me, yes, good. Yes, I know, Robin, right? I know, right? I hear you. All right, so let me start off here, and then we're going to ad-lib this thing, right? We're going to improvise. We're going to improv. So the company itself obviously belongs to Dominique Barbie and Aaron Barbie, right? The program, they named it the Miracle Network, right? And the branch of that is what we call the No More Bills Miracle System, right? Everybody having a little even possible, right? We have actually found a way to turn your bills into actual banks, right? This means that the very fact that you have bills, the fact that you are an adult, right? 18, 19, 21 and over, right? Legal adult, means that you have bills, any bill. It can be even a cell phone bill, it doesn't matter. Some kind of bill, right? So instead of taking the money that I was just talking about a few minutes ago, instead of taking that money that's coming into your life, money that you're working for and on any type, shape, or form, instead of taking that money and throwing it at the bills, like gas, car, your home or mortgage and all that, instead of doing all that, we are here to try to get all that money and turn them into banks, right? And then you can take that money and multiply it into something else, invest and get something else, right? So the miracle, in here we're talking about a miracle rotator. The only thing I'm going to say about that is that we're still going to have a rotator, right? If you follow me here, we're still going to have a rotator in the new system because Dominique is going to have a rotator where she's going to put a funnel together of some sort. And whoever lands in there, whoever she gets those leads are going to be spread amongst all the members and the business partners that we have. So yes, you will get spills from Dominique having a funnel that she's going to be putting together and probably running ads to that funnel. So she will be spreading leads into people's rotator. So yes, we will have people that are just going to show up in your power line, right? So now, the step one here that we want from you guys is the desire. Like, you know what? I can wish this thing for you with all of me, right? Just like a parent, we can wish for our kids everything. We want our kids to be this. We want them to be that. We want them to go to college or not. We want them to become whatever, athletes, superstar or whatever. We wish all these things for our kids. But as a parent, I can tell you, it's ultimately up to them. We can shape them when they, younger. We can try to guide them and all that good stuff. We desire all these things for them. But at the same time, after they hit like 18, 19, it's ultimately up to them and what decisions they take, right? We can really desire all that stuff for anybody. You have to want it yourself. You have to have that desire to get this thing going and to make it happen, right? So another thing that we want from you is to get into position, right? Position, again, is everything. Timing is everything. So if you landed on here from wherever you landed from, it's not by coincidence. So whoever invited you here, think enough of you. Buy some books. You might want to go find a mentor, right? You might want to go to some event that's just going to enrich your life and make you grow personally, right? Contribution. You need to be a good steward. You need to pass it forward. You need to have good karma coming into your life. And you do that by giving, right? If you have it, give it. But if you don't have it, you can't give it. So you need money to contribute, right? To the churches, to the food banks, whatever. However you want to, parlay that, that's on you. But you need money for that. You can't give if you don't have. You can pour. You cannot pour from an empty vessel. You just cannot do it, right? Retirement and holiday. Retirement. Who does not want to retire? I'm about to. I want to retire young, and I need money for that, right? And if you're older, you definitely want to retire with honor and dignity, that you don't have to be eating dog food and cat food because you can't afford to eat. No, you want to retire with dignity and honor and have money that you can enjoy your life because you deserve that. You lived a long life, you're older, and you work pretty much your whole life. Why would you not want to retire in style? You have to, of course, right? Holidays. Some people celebrate it, some don't, but that's on you, right? We don't know what you do, but you want money for holidays as well. Nonprofit and investments in real estate. As you know, you're going to need more than one stream of income here if you ever want to really reach that tax bracket that you don't have to pay taxes anymore because you're making that much money. So, yeah, you need money for that too. So this is where I'm going to ad-lib a little bit and not follow the script because this is, we have changed some things as of yesterday. So I want you guys to follow me. And then we're going to have a Q&A at the end to where you guys can definitely ask me any questions, especially of the new comp plan. And when I said you guys, I mean our guests. All right. Our guests get to ask questions at the end. Thank you very much. All right. So somebody said they're not hearing anything. Turn your volume up. Everybody else can hear me. I don't know what to tell you. I'm being very loud here. All right. You guys can hear me, right? Somebody said they can't. So I don't know. Turn the volume up. Okay. So, yeah, no, I mean, that's fine. If some of you have to leave, like some of our whatever, this is being taped. So we're going to definitely post it. You guys can forward it to your guests if they have to go. So now, so again, what we're going for here is $20,000 to $40,000 monthly income, and it will be residual, right? Because our bills are residual. Therefore, we need this money to keep coming every month because that rent is going to be due in 30 days. That card note is going to be due in 30 days. Everything else is going to come back around in 30 days. Therefore, this needs to be residual just like your bills are. So, right? So the way it's set up now, the way it was set up a couple of days ago is where you need a sponsor. You still need a sponsor to bring you in. You need anybody to bring you in, a sponsor, right? And the way we had it set up a couple of days ago, it was that you needed to invite a person, which you still need to do. You still need to invite at least one person to come in after you, right? And with the old comp plan, you needed to invite a person in and then wait to be pushed up to the top until you reach 14 or 17 banks, right? That was the old way of doing things. The new way now is simpler and it's faster. All you need is your sponsor to bring you in. Once you are in and you are, in a team or power line, you are to invite or share this program with another person, right? Once you go ahead and do that, and that person say, you know what, I'm an adult, and I also need to pay my bill just like you. Yes, I'm coming with you to do this thing. Then that person that you invite in is your ticket out. Once that person joins you, you are now then free to start your very own power line, and anybody that lands in your power line from that point on will be paying you. So all systems, you have to wait until you have 14 or 17 banks. Some people took them 24 hours. Some people took them 3 weeks, right? So new way, you come in, invite somebody else to come with you. After you are in, they come in. That frees you at that point to go ahead and start your very own power line. How easy. This just got easier, I promise you. And it's going to be faster and better, right? Because this thing is going to keep moving and moving and moving. Now, a few notes here. You have the option. This is all about all options and choices, right? Because that's how this thing is set up. You have the option to buy one bank at $100. Each bank is $100. We have 17 banks. That's why you see the number 1725 here. Each bank is $100. I'm sorry, one bank is $200. The other one is $25. So you have the option to buy as many banks as you want, because once you go into your very own power line number 2, and it's your own, and everybody will pay you, you can only earn at that point as many banks as you bought while you were in power line 1 or while you joined. Like if you join and you want to own 5 banks for $500, when you go ahead and start in your very own power line, you are now playing or working with 5 banks. So anybody that comes into your power line, you're going to be making up to $500 per person that wants to pay more than $500. If that person decides to buy more than 5 banks, you are only $500, and the rest of that money, let's say that person wants to buy all 17 banks, but you only own 5 of those 17, you're gonna have a $500 gain, and the 25 will go to your sponsor, because you can only make money on what you own, right? You cannot make money on more that you don't own. It's just common sense, right? So if you want to buy 7 banks, right, and somebody comes in at 17 banks, you're gonna keep $700, and the rest of that money goes to your sponsor, because you don't own 17 banks. Therefore, you cannot make money on 17 banks, right? So moving along here, and again, we're gonna have Q&As at the end, and you guys can drill me all you want. So this is the old way of doing things here. To where, this is some of the banks that we have: utilities, car notes, a roof over your head, vacation, groceries, so forth and so on, right? So it's saying here we're putting an end to bills and taxes one and for all. They force you, they force you to pay them. Now we have a solution to beat the system. Who has been looking forever now, right? Since we became adults, who has been looking for a system to beat them, right? We've been looking for a system that we can beat, right? I know I have. I've been looking for something that I can say I can feel like a victor, something that I can see my money grow, something that I don't feel like I'm wasting my money by paying this bill. I feel great. So I had to sip a little water, guys. It's hot as ever in here. So this is the old way of doing things, right? To where it all started with Funding Center 1, which was you and the person that you bring in or a sponsor, right? That was the old way of doing things, right? And at that point, there was 2 of you working, and you will bring in more people again, so that, like I said, so that you can go up and up and up and keep going up the ladder and buying more banks and buying more banks. This was the first 30 days. That was what the rotator was for, to literally push you up as everybody was coming in under you until you reach a certain point. And at that point, after you invite your first person, then you was free to go. Now with the new system, you are free to go as soon as you bring your one person in. You don't have to wait around till you reach all these banks. I'm still going to show you the graphic, but they're pretty cool. All right, but we're going to have a new slide tomorrow or the day after. So again, with the old system, it was a matter of bringing somebody in, and that person will bring $100, and then you have to wait and all that stuff. No anymore. So I'm just going through the slides because I really want to get to you guys' questions and stuff. So you guys catch my drift as to how this thing used to work a couple of days ago, right? So it was a team effort to where somebody will come in, everybody will move up. Somebody new will come in, everybody else will move up, right? Not anymore. Not anymore. We don't have to be doing all that. We don't have to wait around. Simple system here. You come in, invite somebody. Once they come in, you're then free to go to start making your own money. And I just absolutely love it. The graphics is some of the banks that we have, which again, things that we need on a daily basis. You need food. You need to eat, right? If you don't eat, you're going to die. You need light, gas, and water. You need a ride. If depending on where you're going, you need a roof over your head, right? You don't want to be a hobo. You don't want to sleep on the street. If you can help it, right? We don't want people to be out of the bare necessity, right? The bare necessity. The perfect world, everybody will have at least the bare necessity and have the rights to live like a human being, right? Nobody will be on the streets. Nobody will be hungry. Nobody will be none of that stuff, right? And we live in a very rich earth. And I think if we all did our part, there should not be any poverty or any of that stuff that's going on right now. So I'm just going through the slides here to pretty much show you some of the banks that we have: lifestyle, vacation, and small businesses, child care, which I already talked about, holidays, and so forth and so on. Now, with the funding center, this is good to mention, is bear mentioning here, that you can build your funding center as deep as you want them to build them. 1,000 levels deep, 100 levels deep, right? You can bring in your unfunding center, aside from the people that are just going to show up in there, you can build that thing as deep as you want it. You can have it with 40 people, 50 people, and so forth. And they're all going to be falling under each other, right? But again, with the new system, they don't have to wait to make money anymore, right? So you can have as many funding center as you want. You can have one with 40 people in it, or you can have whatever. It doesn't matter. The choice is yours here. So let's just imagine that you have 10 funding centers, right? And they each worth about $17.25. That would mean for you an income residually of $17,250 a month. And this is one of my favorite parts of the night. I like to ask our people here, our business partners, and our guests, what will you do with $17,250 every 4 weeks, right? 4 weeks come, there's your money. $17,250. Tell me, what will you guys do with that amount of money? I just love to read what you guys would do with that money. Talk to me, people. What would you do with $17,000 a month? I know, right? Wouldn't that be great? I know. Real estate and flip it. Love it, Brian. Love it. Yeah, pay down the mortgage. Of course, you would pay your mortgage down in a couple of years with that, right? Of course, pay out debt and help the family. Of course, you got to give up. You got to give up and help others. Travel the world with the kids, of course. Yes. And a nanny. Bring the nanny along. You want somebody to watch their badass kids while you enjoy your trip. You know what I mean? So definitely. Get your car fixed. And what? Your car fixed is 17 grand. Wow, that's an expensive car. I'm sure you can do more than get your car fixed, but I hear you, right? Help your mom and definitely help mom and dad and our parents who gave us so much and gave us life. We definitely want to help them back. Upgrade your vehicle. Yes, I want a Mercedes. That's one of my next cars that I want to buy. I was talking about that this weekend. And I can definitely see that happening very, very soon. That's what I want, right? I want a Mercedes. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to get. Fund your IRA. Definitely. That means you're going to secure your future. Absolutely. You're going to get a Subaru. That's okay. Listen, I'm not knocking you. Whatever you want, right? It's your money. It's your 17 grand a month. You can do whatever you want with that money, right? And knowing that it's going to happen again in 4 weeks. Seriously, right? Definitely get back to the church, right? Family and friend, buy some Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin hit for $11,000, right? Or you can trade Bitcoin. That's what I trade it. I don't buy it, right? Absolutely. I love, your grandkids' future. Yes. Definitely love, this part of the presentation here where you guys tell me what you will do with this money. And I love, there's no wrong answer. There's just none. You guys do what you want. It's your money, right? Definitely. The way we put this together here, people are staying, right? We just hit up and 90+% of the people that are in the business stayed because the concept is pretty simple here. The concept is you got bills you need to pay. Therefore, you need to stay here. That is simple as that. I can't give it to you any more straight than that. So everybody upgraded. Most of the people, 90+% of the people that started stay in it because they see the potential of this thing just going up to the moon. Why not, right? So, and then we are helping each other, right? We try not to leave anybody behind. If you follow the trainings in the back office, there should be no way that you will be staying behind. For sure. And then I'm going to talk about the PIF method, but I have not seen the new presentation, the new slide, but I'm almost sure that we're not going to have the PIF method anymore. And I'll tell you why. Because all you need right now is one person, right? All you need is one person. In the old method, we were PIFing people, meaning pay it forward. We were paying it forward by letting people in for free and then have them help us by bringing somebody else. I don't think we need to PIF anymore. That's just my personal opinion. Don't be killing me. That's what I think. I don't think we need to be PIFing anymore because it's just one person. Like it's literally one person, and then you are in your very own practice center. So I think everybody should be able to get that done in 4 weeks. Seriously. That, again, personal opinion, and I stand by that. But we had it before. Okay? So I'm going to get a couple of testimonials real quick because I really want to get into the Q&As where our guests here, I want them to ask me as many questions as possible. And I don't want to keep anybody too long. I'm not into long Zooms because, time is money. So definitely 90% retention rate. Absolutely right, Vivian. So let me see. Let me pick somebody, a couple of people out of our list here. We have over 100 folks here. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I really, 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 really do. So let me see. All right, I'm not gonna pick anybody. Whoever want to talk can just talk for 2 minutes or less, and tell our guests that are here tonight how has the program worked for you. And yeah, anything you want to say in 2 minutes or less. Who wants to talk? Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome. This is Vivian. I just want to say it's made my life so much easier. You know, it's not that I make, $100 bank payments every day or whatever, but it's paying my bills. It's making it so that I don't have to work anymore. And that is a blessing.
Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. And I know you'll be having a bunch of success with this. And I know that you have a good team. I know they're always talking about you and your leadership. So we definitely appreciate you, girl, for sure. Right?
Hey, it's about teamwork, man.
Yes.
We all work together. We're all building the same platform. It's duplicatable, so easily duplicatable that anybody, even if somebody has never done this type of business before,
Right.
you
Absolutely.
know, exactly like they said earlier, a homeless man did this and is off the streets and everything. So anybody can do this.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for speaking. I appreciate you. Giovanni, I never actually talked with you while I'm doing this thing. So, ow, my finger got cut up. Giovanni, can you hear me? I know you're killing this thing too, Giovanni. Gio, as everybody calls you.
Gio is here. Hey,
Hey,
ladies and
Gio.
gentlemen, this is an awesome, awesome opportunity. And, it's getting even better as you've heard what's going to take place next week is going to be even more exciting. I'm looking forward to hearing the great news and watching the new presentation. And, of course, coming out here doing my own presentations by day. You do them by night. I'm going to do them by day. And we're going to help people make money day and night. How about that?
Excellent. Love it. Thank
But I'm having fun. I'm having fun and helping others, enjoying it.
Thank you. Yes, tomorrow I'm going to, for our team, I'm going to do a training on, and this is what we do. I'm just sharing so our guests can know what they can expect. Tomorrow I'm doing a training on creating a business account, a business page on Facebook, because that is where you can run ads from, right? So I know some of our team members want a business page. So tomorrow during the day, we're going to do that. We're going to get together as a team. I'm going to teach them how to create a Facebook business page. And if we have time, then we're going to do the ads as well, right? You can run ads for pennies on the dollar if you know how to do it. So, and that's the type of team that we have here. We get together. We have Amazon training and certification if you want to do that as well. And yeah, I mean, the value is second to none. I mean, seriously, like we have value of the yin yang, as they say, right? So now we're gonna go into Q&A, and only unmute yourself, guests, if you have a question as to what we talked about here, right? Any questions, Melissa? Melissa, you have a question? I see your hands are raised. The only hands that is raised, Melissa.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead, babe.
Hey, okay, with the new system, since we're only allowing, they only have to bring in one person. Now, does the rotator still pay us after we have our own money line?
I don't understand.
Okay. Let me explain it better.
Yeah.
So remember how before the rotator would push us up before we had our money lines?
Yes.
Okay, so we didn't get any pay out of that. Now, once we got into our money lines, supposedly well, I just got my first money line, so I'm not sure, but supposedly after you got your first person, the rotator would pop in, and you would get paid for the people that fall under you from the rotator.
Okay.
And
Well, if I'm understanding correctly, now with this new system, right? Once you are in your very own power line, Dominique is going to have some kind of funnel collecting leads and people that want to sign up with us. And she's going to split those people into anybody's power line or rotator, right? So that's going to be a rotator on its own. She's going to be spreading those people that are going to be coming in into anybody's power line. So you might see somebody just pop up in your power line, and that's just her doing that on her own and spending her own money doing that, running ads, right? So,
okay, yeah.
and as far as your own power line, it's going to keep growing by you and anybody else that lands on there. Keep sharing the concept and keep sharing the program. That is how your power line will never stop growing if you keep sharing, they keep sharing, and so forth and so on. Because remember, anybody that lands on there, they have to give you one person. They have to pass up one person to you before they jump out into their very own power line. So your line is going to be long as ever, as long as you want it to carry it. So yeah, that's pretty much how that's going to go.
Okay, thank you. Now I understand.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Anybody else? Any questions, guys?
Hi, this is CK. I have a question.
Yes.
With the new rotator, depending on the banks that you purchase, does that mean that you own the two banks and whatever the new person brings in, say if they just want the one bank, so now that you own three banks, do I understand that right?
No. If you're only gonna own the banks that you physically paid for. If you want to buy just two banks, that's what you can afford. That's fine. You can buy two banks with $200. Now, once you're in your very own power line and somebody comes in with just one bank, you're only gonna make $100. Whatever they give you is $100. Now, let's say somebody behind them comes in and said, I want two banks as well. They're going to give you $200, and that's fine. Now, person number 3 comes in and they want to buy 5 banks, but you only own 2 banks. You're going to get $200 out of that 5, and the $300 is going to go to your sponsor because you only bought two banks. That's all you bought. You cannot make more money on what you do not own. If you want to make money or more, you have to buy more banks. And you guys can also upgrade and buy banks anytime during the month. You don't have to wait until the new 30-day comes around. Anytime you guys can buy more banks, that's fine. But just know, I want to stress this to the end, that you can only make money on what you spend on. If you bought those banks, they're yours. You're going to make money on that, right? So that is how that's going to go.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So I do understand how that does eliminate the PIF. Thank you.
Welcome. Yes.
Hey, Janice.
Yes.
I think she may have been. I think she may have been talking about how we used to do it when you come into the first rotator and everybody moves you up. How you get one more bank, and so now I think she may be thinking that happens in her downline, and it does not. So I just thought I'd mention it.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I know that. No, you only gonna make money on what you physically paid for. Whatever you paid out of your pocket, that is what you're gonna make money on. Not without rotator or nothing. Whatever you pay for, that's what you're gonna make money on. Thank you, Brian. It's all good. Any questions from our guests? Any questions? And tomorrow, the training on building your own Facebook business page. I don't know yet. It can be 5, 4 o'clock. I don't know. Not yet. I will let you guys know.
I have a question.
Yes.
It's Kathy here, Cowgirl Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hey. So with the new system.
Yes.
My question is, I understand that you have one person that you bring in underneath you. When they branch off, how are you now building your line to get more people? Because once they branch off and they're on their own, they're going to bring in a person. So are you constantly recruiting now?
No, because what
How
happens
is that going to work?
before they leave, they have to give you a person. That's how your line keeps growing. And then before they go into their own, they have to give you one person. And then whatever person they give you, they also have to give you one person. And whatever person they give you, so forth and so on. You always going to get one person. Always. And they
Okay.
cannot leave your site until they give you that one person. And that person that they bring in, they got to give you one person. And that is how your power line is going to keep growing.
Okay, and that's where your residual payments will come in monthly?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm a visual learner, so without your chart up there on the new system, I was trying to figure it out in my head.
Yeah, no, Dominique is putting all that together in a power in their new slide, and she's gonna have it on PDF form and all that good stuff. All that stuff is coming.
Awesome. I just want to throw out there to all the new people that are here tonight, the back office is amazing. The trainings that are in there are amazing. And this is like a no-brainer. It's really, really easy to figure it out. And I've never done anything like this before. I've been in here for 14 days and I've seen and heard success and seen proof of it through a lot of people. So you want to jump on this.
Definitely.
Cowgirl Kathy signing out.
All right. Thank you, Kathy. Definitely. And also, guys, like we said, you don't have to do one bank. You can do as many as you can. And while you are in that rotator, you can upgrade anytime. You don't have to wait the 30 days. If you need to another $100, you can buy another bank. Just know that the more banks you own is the more money you can receive from others, right? If you only own 5 banks, you're not gonna get paid on 17 banks. It just doesn't work like that. All right, but it's gonna be fast.
Hi, Dennis.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure that I understand this right. So let's say somebody's already at the top of the line. So I sign up, I purchase my one bank or and I move to my power line, same thing. I invite a second person, give a pass up, and then that pass up gives a pass up. Is that correct?
You're breaking up. I didn't hear anything you said.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you were breaking up. I couldn't hear you.
Okay. No, what I was saying is, so when someone comes in, they sign up with either one bank or, anywhere from 1 to 17 banks. Then they give up their first person, then they move to their own power line. They invite their.
We lost her. Lost you. I can't hear you. I think she signed up. All right, Teresa, you have your hand up. Teresa Thomas, go ahead.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well.
So my question is great. I think this is a wonderful program. So my question is, okay, so you said we only get paid on the banks that we own. I understand that. So when we move in the rotator, and it allows us to move up and accumulate banks in the rotator.
Right.
So do those count as actual banks that we have? So let's say, for instance, I move up and I accumulate 2 more banks from someone else in the rotator coming in. Is that the same as, like, me having those banks and me being able to make like, say for instance, I got 1 bank, then I move up 2 and I got 3 banks now. So am I making 300?
Right. Well, it depends if you paid for them yourself. And not if the rotator, like I said, the way the new rotator is going to work is that whoever lands on there, they have to pay you. They're going to have to physically send you money, right? That's how the new rotator is going to be. Dominique is just going to be throwing people in people's rotator. Not everybody, don't quote me on this, but whoever you see in your rotator, and everything is going to be automated to where you might even wake up to $100 and not know where this person came from. But like I said, unless you physically paid for that amount of bank, you're not going to get that money. If somebody lands on your rotator and you see a $17.25 payment and you only pay $100 and you only bought 1 bank, you're gonna see that $16.25 leave you going to the higher, whoever is higher, probably your
Okay.
sponsor.
Okay, that I understand. But
Right.
okay, so when the rotator moves me
Yeah.
and I accumulate 2 more banks from the rotator, I need to go in and purchase those banks for me to get paid on those banks. Is that
You
what you're saying?
Yes, you can
Okay.
definitely do that, because the way the old system was, you were being moved, as you said, by somebody else coming in. Somebody else coming in will push you up, just like that. But the new one, it doesn't much matter. What really matters is how many banks you own. Like, you can have 14 people coming in at once and put you on 14 spaces. That doesn't much matter. What does matter is how many banks you own in your own power line. That is what you're going to be able to make money on. You know what I mean?
Got it. I understood. Understood.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
All right. Will we still be paid member to member? Yes. We're going to be sending each other. The company does not touch anybody's money. That's another reason why we're not a scam. We're not touching anybody's money. We are sending each other payments. The only thing that we pay to the company is $10 to upkeep of the system, right? Because it's a very complicated system here. And it's about to be to where you can even use credit card on that thing and everything like that. And all the training that we have. So that is $10 a month. That's the only thing that the company sees. Everything else is being sent peer to peer. We're sending each other the money. That's why it's cash and it's fast and it's instant, right? Because we're sending each other money. Like a scam, you can't be sending nobody money. You can't get nobody on the phone and none of that stuff. You don't have a product, so you don't see the people. You don't talk to the people. So when somebody even bring the word scam, that's how you kill that noise right there. That's exactly how you kill the noise, all right? So we're going to go on with the Q&As, but I just want to tell our guests that are here still, get back to the person that invited you here tonight. Tell them that you want to get started as soon as possible with however many banks you can afford, and they will get you going right away. Please get back to the person that invited you. If it was me, wait until I'm out of here and then we can talk. And thank you for being here. And we're going to continue with the Q&A, guys. Anybody else have any questions? Oh, thank you, Winnie. Winnie, I like your name, Winnie. Thank you. Yes. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions from anyone? And all this is being recorded again. We can definitely send it to the guests that had to leave earlier, the one that couldn't be here. I'm going to post this up in about 10, 15 minutes. And you guys can definitely send this forward to anybody that was not here. And hopefully we'll have a new slide presentation for tomorrow. If not, by Thursday and Sunday will be the new automated system where everything is going to kick off. And we're going to kill this thing like we've been doing it, right? That's what it's all about. When we are back Sunday, our back office should be up on Sunday with everything. So yeah, we're looking forward to that and not having to manually approve people. All right, but we've been doing it. Listen, nobody's leaving, nobody's is quitting. We're doing what we have to do because the money is that good. So yeah, definitely. All right, guys. So if there's nothing else, I appreciate you being here. You're welcome, Curry. I appreciate you being here. I really, really do. Tomorrow, come back. Oh, another thing that I forgot to say is that if you come in at all 17 banks in the next 48 hours, you are getting $500 in cryptocurrency, right? You know how huge crypto is right now. If you buy all banks for the next 2 days, you are getting $500 worth of coins, right? So that's gonna make your purchase what $12.25 because you're gonna get $500 back. So seriously, you might want to jump on this ASAP. So definitely 48 hours. If you jump in with all 17 banks, you get 500 of those back in coin, right? You definitely want to jump on that. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Teresa, you have a question? Teresa Davis, I see your hands up. Yeah, go get that 17 bank. You're gonna get $500 back. Come on now. Definitely. Ain't nobody else doing this thing right now. Definitely.
Hey, Janice, I got a quick question.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, so let me ask you a quick question. Like, if I'm already like in profit center too, so say
Yeah.
like for instance, since y'all can come in with 5 banks and automatically, start making money automatically, instead of having to, I guess, get all the way up to the 14 to 17 banks.
Right.
So if I come in and say I'm at 5 banks and I'm on my profit center, I'm already earning.
Yes.
Now I've already brought in one person, so I guess the person I brought in goes to the person above me. But say the next person that I bring in, they want to get 17 banks.
Right.
So I mean, but I only own 5.
Exactly.
So do they send me 5 and then the rest to my sponsor, or?
Yes. That's exactly how it's gonna be. And with the new system, it's gonna recognize that. It's gonna recognize that you only owe 5, and it's gonna cut you off of 5 and pass up the 1225 to your sponsor. So
No, but what I'm saying is, so you saying it's gonna go through there like wherever we got everything listed, like however we take our payments, it's going to know that?
yes, the system is gonna know that you only own 5. It's gonna know that you only own 5, and it's only gonna stop you at 5, and then the other 12 banks is gonna go to your sponsor.
Okay, so like I'm saying, like even if they cash apping or whatever like that, the system is still going to know.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know how they work in that part of it, because I know it's peer to peer that we're going to be sending it, but hopefully it will be to where, and even if it's not, hopefully we're going to have an honor system, right? We're going to have an honor system to where if somebody sends you 1725, I hope that people are that, that have that conscious enough to know, you know what, I don't own 17 banks. Therefore, or you can upgrade. You can upgrade and then, go ahead and do the 1725, but you just know that you're going to have to purchase that 17 bank before you can receive that payment. You know what I mean? So that part of it, I'm not 1,000% sure about, the peer-to-peer thing. I just know that the system is going to recognize that you only own 5 banks. So again, hopefully the honor system will kick in here to where you're not going to keep all that money knowing that you don't own all those banks. So, and not only that, the person that will pay $17.25, they're going to come in the chat. They're going to come in the group. They're going to come in the pay members area. And, they're going to be like, I paid for 17 banks. You know what I mean? Somebody's going to know that they pay that much and that you only owe 5. So, and when I'm saying you, I mean everybody. I'm not just, I'm not just saying you. I mean everyone. So, yeah. All right.
Okay, yeah. I was just wondering about that because I came in at 1725, so I own all the banks anyway.
Oh,
so
good.
I was just, yeah.
Excellent. All right, like a boy. That's right. All right, no problem. Teresa, you got your hands up still, or you still got more questions? Terry, you have a question? Terry?
Hello.
Hey, you have a question?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, right. I've got no idea. All right. Yeah. If someone wanted to come in with 1,700 banks or pounds or dollars, whatever it is, and you've got, say, let's just say 500, could you take the 500 as a starting point off of them, add the 500 to the 500 you've already got, and then they upgrade the rest?
You can upgrade at any time. You can upgrade.
So someone could come in, even
right.
though they're saying, look, I've got 1,700, I think I'll spend that. If I said to them, well, look, come in at 500,
right,
and then upgrade the other, whatever makes the difference up,
right,
at any time during the month, see how it goes.
Right.
Then
right.
I could then get my 500 that he's just paid,
right,
to upgrade myself, so that when he then comes in with the 1725, I keep $1,000 of it.
Right. Yeah. No, you can do that. If somebody, that's why there's no limitation as to when you can upgrade. You can upgrade anytime, and anytime you can upgrade anytime. So if you own 5 and then this person is coming in with 17, you might want to go find, whatever to make that. And then so when they do pay, you can keep all of it. But I understand what you're trying to ask me.